Alright, thanks for sticking around, everybody. It was fun meeting you guys. There's a couple of pregnant ladies in the house. It's really cool. There are. Before I start this second set, I would like to present something that I brought back from Liverpool to my friend Maureen, who's sitting there. And I had promised her a long time ago, she said, I really want a rock from Liverpool because she's from such a huge Beatles fan and she wanted something off the ground in Liverpool. So I have had this rock, carried it around for months since my English tour, and I was just in England again, but I didn't go to Liverpool that time. So it's been in my backpack so long, and I kicked it hard out of some ground and some police chased me when I got it. And then when I went through customs and stuff and security, they emptied my backpack and this fell out, and the guy goes, do you want to just throw this away? And I said, I can't throw that away, it's from Liverpool. And so she wanted a rock from Liverpool for so long for her Beatles collection, so this is for Maureen. A rock from Liverpool. It's funny because 4 days ago I was in England and I played in London, and I was there all the week before, and man, London, England lost to Italy in the Euro Cup. It was crazy. That was like the time to be on the roads. There was not one car on the road in London, and London's normally so busy. It was nuts when they were playing Italy. Like everybody was glued to the television. Lay me down in a field of daisies. Let me dance in a room full of crazies. I was lost but now found again. Won't you run away with me around the bend? Let's ignore all I have to plan. Stay in bed with our busy hands. Well, I was found but now I'm lost again. Won't you run away with me around the bend? The world is cold and cruel, but I'm in the spirit school, full of give and take. I can bend like a junkie chimney, stays I steam and cavort and twist. Well, I was found but now I'm lost again. Won't you run away with me around the bend? Let's praise God and bang the pots and pans. I've been touched by the spirit hands. I was found but now I'm lost again. Won't you run away with me around the bend? The world is cold and cold, but I'm in the spirit school, full of give and take. Trying to learn from my mistakes. alone in a field of daisies. Let me dance in a room full of crazy.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Sitting on a stoop outside my window, watching the people pass me by. I should be famous by now. You should love me somehow. I would've got all just jealous now. I love you. You know I do. I love you. Hey, don't say with her. In the morning when I rise, wipe the sleep from my eyes. Good God, you know you make me feel so hypnotized. Can't be without you much longer. Yow. Got to roll you on your side and feel your touch, you know. I love you. You know I do. I love you. Hey, don't say we're through. Could it be my Big J? Or maybe my vodka breath? Could it be my cocaine? Does she wish for my death? Could it be my ABBA tape? Playing in my 8-track. Must be time to update. Maybe I should get the knack. Avoiding me. Can't you see I'm up a tree? Here, baby, I'm about to freeze. No, 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 no. I'm at the end of my rope, and I just can't cope. I'm gonna have to stop smoking dope. I'm gonna have to stop smoking dope. God damn it. I love you. And no, I do. I love you. Hey, don't say we're through. I love you. You know I do. I love you. Hey, don't say we're through. Yeah. My friend Ash requested that song. I haven't done that in 7 years. 7 years, I tell you.
Good job.
And I haven't done this one in 6 years. Sun comes up through the window in the morning. Flowers say hello. I pour cold milk on hot oatmeal. Steam goes up my nose. Toaster bangs. Microwave sings. Could I have another cup of Java, honey, baby, darling, sugar lumps? Oh, honey, baby, darling, sugar bumps. Shower feels nice and warm on my little bitty tootsies. Well, the shower makes me sing just like Richie Valens. Oh, could you join me? Hand me that towel, stop playing around. What are you doing there on the ground? Barking like an Afghanistan lapdog at the racetrack. Come towards me, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good morning, America. Good evening, Siberia. Is that a fax coming in from Reykjavik, Iceland? Oh, it must be cold. I see the ocean out there, it must be cold. Let's crawl back in bed. Let's crawl back in bed. Let's crawl back in bed. That's an old Rugburn song.
Love it.
I like carpet and I like grass. I don't know what I'd lay on last. If I had my choice, I'd lay on you, mama. Oh, mama. I like you. You are free when we're apart. I'm just not me. I'm like a chicken pie without the peas, mama. Oh, mama. I like your car, it is fast. I love it in the back when you grab my ass. I wanna heat you up like a greasy bowl of chili. My, 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 yeah. You're so invigorated. I lose my inspiration. I sit there masturbating. loving happened so fast. I met a girl crazy for me. I met a boy cute as can be. Oh, 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 the summer nights. Oh, 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 summer nights. Oh, 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 summer nights. Oh, 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 summer nights. I like art. It is fun. In the museum, we got to hang on one. I want to hang you up on my wall like a crucifix. That was for Susie Kitchen. I just played her birthday party in Oklahoma City. Now she's here. Crazy. I came back from... I know, it's kind of scary. I came back from Australia and I flew straight to South Dakota. I knocked my 50th state off the list. Finally got to South Dakota. That was the one state I was missing. And I went to Mount Rushmore, and I'm doing the soundtrack to this movie about a guy who has all these wild Mustang horses, and he has a whole wild Mustang sanctuary in South Dakota, and his name is Dayton Hyde. He's a old cowboy who's 86 years old, and he's written 20 novels. He hung out and was a rodeo clown with Slim Pickens years ago, and then he's always loved horses, and so he has this wild Mustang sanctuary. And so I'm doing the soundtrack to this documentary called Poet on the Prairie. His last book was a book of poetry. He's 86, big, large, hulking man, cowboy hat, boots, lived his life with horses. And so he's got all these wild Mustangs that have never been ridden. They never had horseshoes on them or anything, and when they go running by you, it's like you're in an earthquake. They're so loud and powerful, and he's a beautiful, beautiful spiritual man. And so they asked me to do the soundtrack to this film, so I got to fly out to South Dakota and hang out with him for a weekend. And it was amazing just being around his energy and his passion, and all these horses are so beautiful. And they stopped at one point and just stared at me. It was crazy. And when one of the little girly horses leaves to go meet a boy horsey, she's never allowed back in the gang again. So some of the horses leave because there's too many women in the pack of horses, and so they get horny and they want to go meet a dude. So they meet a dude like down by the beach or something, and then they're not allowed back. The guy horse takes them to In-N-Out Burger. Then they do it doggy style, except they're horses. Yeah. Then the girl horse can't come back. They won't take her back. It's crazy. I was asking him about it. And he said, well, it's not exactly like that. But the guy's amazing, so I had so much fun out there. And then I played Susie's birthday party in Oklahoma City. And then I flew to Wales. I played a wedding in Wales. And just got back from London 3 days ago. I don't even know what time zone I'm on anymore. But it's good to be here tonight in Ramona, California, at my friend Sean Leahy's bar. Cheers. There's something about Cheers in Ramona that makes me always play these long, epic shows. I don't know what it is. It's a cool venue, and I love Sean so much. And how about all the pregnant girls here tonight?
Get some.
Spanish cartwheels in a Moroccan sunset. I feel Africa pulling me like a super magnet. My feet are worn, but I'm on a mission. There's love in the sky, but I am going fishing. I mostly need you when I'm lost in space. Right now I'm so gone, I don't even know my own face. Hey, woman, you are full of grace. I love your eyes and what you've done with this place. You're a welcome mat, and I've stepped on you. A quilt of emotion, I am a cynical stew. Well, I'm a sleepy pilgrim with promises to break. You're a kettle of love, and I am a slippery snake. I mostly need you when I'm lost in space. Right now I'm so gone, I don't even know my own face. Hey, woman, you are full of grace. I love your eyes and what you've done with this place. I said I love your eyes and what you've done with this place. I love your eyes and what you've done with this place. I love your eyes and what you've done with this place. Hey, woman, you are full of grace. I love your eyes and what you've done with this place. Hey, woman, you are full of grace. I love your eyes and what you've done with this place. My mom and dad just came down for 3 days to visit me, and that was cool. I got them a hotel room because they don't like to spend money. What is it with people when they turn like 82 years old and they have all their money in the bank and they're like, oh, we couldn't get a hotel room. We're not leaving Palm Springs. It's hot. And they were complaining. And I have this guilt thing where I'm like, my mom, no matter how old she is, she'll always like be able to lay guilt trips on me. It's like, pack your bags, you're going on a guilt trip. And she has this weird control over me. And she goes, what's the matter? She goes, we're just sad. I go, wow, it's just hot. It's 120 degrees in Palm Springs. We're sad. And I go, why don't you come to San Diego, Mom? Oh, we don't want to get in the way, and we don't want to spend for a hotel room. So I was like, just come out. I'm coming back from Australia. From England. I get back on Thursday. Oh, you're going to be too tired. I go, Mom, just come out. I'll take you guys to dinner. They own a restaurant called Starlight in San Diego. I'll take you there. I'll take you to my restaurant. And they go, oh no, we don't want to impose. We don't want to impose. So I get on Priceline, I'm like, and I go, I'll know where I'll put him. Carlsbad, because it's near my sister's house. It's in between. Kathy lives in Oceanside. We can share them. Like, they'll feel like they're near us both. So I go on Priceline, and then I go to TripAdvisor, find the #1 rated hotel in Carlsbad. It's this place called the West Inn and Suites, right off of Cannon or something there. So I book them 4 nights, pay for it, get them this room, beautiful room. They come out, take them to Starlight. They see my sister. By the time they leave, they're like, "Oh, we're just so ready to get home. There's nothing like going to your own house." I'm like, "What the fuck, man? So how was your trip? Did you like it? Can I get you a facial? Like, can I buy you something?" So they were happy to get home. They had a great time, but they're just like... I told my dad, I go, "Dad," like we had the whole discussion last time. I go, "Dad," he goes, "we want to talk to you about when we're dead, what we want. You have to call this place Trident Association. We want to be cremated." And I go, "All right, you want to have this conversation? We'll have this conversation. So what do I do when you die? Who wants to die first?" So we have this whole discussion in the hotel room. I'm back from England. I'm like, "Who wants to die first?" My mom goes, "I have to die first. I have to die first. I could never spend one night alone in that house. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do." And since when did my mom become a Jewish mother? We're Catholic. She sounds, there's no difference between Jewish and Catholicism. There is no difference as far as I'm concerned. She goes, "I wouldn't know what to do." So I go, "Okay, so you want to die first? Here, let me kill you now." And then my dad goes, "If she dies, though, and you're on the road," he goes, "if I die and you're on the road," this is what my dad tells me, "and you're on the road, don't come home. Don't cancel the show. I'd hate to think you can't." I go, "Dad, I'm fucking coming home." So then I find out, because they're 82 years old, they were mad at me. They're mad at me because they listened to a podcast I was on. I was on a podcast, right? I'm on a lot of podcasts. I don't know what the fuck I say when I'm on a podcast. And my mom, no matter what, is still going to be Catholic. And so what it was I finally find out. She said, "Oh, we didn't like the language you used on that podcast." And I was like, "What did I say?" So I couldn't even remember what I said to the guy. I was on this podcast. I didn't even remember the name of the podcast. And so I was on this podcast, and it's, what was the podcast called? Pop Dose, yeah. Modal sets up a microphone in the hotel room on the podcast. And at the time I was watching, this was like a month ago, I was watching Deadwood. I watched every episode of Deadwood, right? So every other word in Deadwood is cocksuckers and cunts. That's all they say, right? So I'm on the podcast, I go, "Have you guys," they go, "What do you do to make your time go quick when you're on the road?" I go, "Oh, lately I'm in a Deadwood." I go, "I have never heard the word cocksucker and cunt used more times." And this is what I'm saying on the podcast. I go, "Cocksuckers, cunts, cocksuckers, cunts." That's all it is. Cocksucker, cunt, cocksucker, cunt. My mom hears that, but she doesn't hear me say I've been watching Deadwood, so she thinks I'm just on the podcast going, "Cocksucker, cunt, cocksucker, cunt." So then, the guy says, "Will you do a song off your new CD? We really love the song Conversations with the Moon. How'd you get the title?" I go, "Well, I was going to call it Cocksuckers and Cunts, but instead I called it Conversations with the Moon." So that was what it was. And my mom tells my sister, "I can't believe the language you use." So then I like pay him off by getting him a room. "No, I'll pay you off. I'll get you a room at the nice hotel and take you to my restaurant. Just don't be mad at me." So, I didn't even know what I had said. It was all because of Al Swearingen on Deadwood. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Deadwood, but they should have a drinking game for every time they say those 2 words. Did they? Because I have never heard those words used so much on a show as in Deadwood. So anyways, other than that, they loved the stay out here. And so then they figured out they want to be cremated. They don't want a funeral, they just want to be cremated. They want their ashes spread at sea. And they told me, like, "Our stuff's in a trust. We want to make sure that your kids have money." I go, "Dad, spend all your money." This is what I told him. I go, "Please, spend every cent you have." These are my last words to him. Yesterday, I took him to my restaurant and I go, "Dad, please, I don't want any of your money. Take it all, spend it on Mom. Get her facials every day. You have money in the bank. Die broke. And if you die broke, I'll still give you money. Just spend it all like crazy." But there's something about when you're 82, they can't do that. What is it? I don't know. They're beautiful people. I love them. I'm not saying this to sound like I hate them because I love them so much. It's just I want them to be happy, which they are, but the way that they were raised was different. And my mom was like raised so Catholic, and now she's having this whole thing where she was so Catholic and so God-fearing, and now she's like, "I don't even believe in God anymore." We were having this whole talk in the hotel room. She goes, I don't even believe in God anymore. She goes, Stephen, it's a bunch of bullshit. And she's 82 and she's telling me this. Do you know the Catholic Church, how screwed up that church is? And I was raised to respect this church, and she starts going off on this, and I was like, whoa. So we had a really good talk after all. The clincher was, she goes, when you're dead, you're dead. That's what she said. And I was like, is this the same mom I grew up with, who I didn't miss communion or anything? The same mom who would drag my sister out of church by the ear, because I would get my sister dragged out by the ear. It was my fault, because I would always go in first to the pews. Kathy would sit next to me, and then my mom, and then my dad. And when the Lord's Prayer was said, the Our Father, I would say it with a French accent, because I could always get my sister to laugh, but only she could hear me saying it. And I would see how long it would take for my sister to get kicked out of Mass for laughing. Because I would go, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. We don't want any of that bullshit, shitty bread that wasn't there. And then by then Kathy would be sobbing, and they'd pull her out by the ear. And then my mom would say, I'm so glad you're good. And I would act like a little angel. And she'd never leave. To this day.